علي دجالة. النهارده فرح يا جدعان، النهارده فرح يا جدعان.
Spray. Relief. You two take care of labor.
Only intended for plain cats.
You don't want to die of cold. Toll free.
My mom just called, and I was going to tell her about those like 80 girls out there all trying to have sex with me.
Yeah, so there's just a gaggle, almost like a street parade of women.
Well, they're like busking. for me,
Yeah.
But I'm with my boys right now, so I can't.
Yeah, they were trying to busk Joe for his busk.
Yeah, they're trying to get my busky.
The boys are back in town.
That's right.
Oh, I'm glad that we get this sunlight.
Nick, thank you for holding down the fort while I was gone. I was
he held
I
it
was
down.
off fucking those whales. I was inside Shamu for a little bit.
This is kind of loud. Is it just loud for me?
Is it loud? I can turn the gain down.
No, it's good. This is good.
This is good?
It's loud for me. This is too loud.
Shut
Well,
up.
dude, then
That was too
fucking
loud.
turn down your ears, man.
Can I turn it down? Can we turn it way down? Way.
But we
more.
want
Way
no,
more.
no,
Way
no.
more.
Is that better?
No,
Way
that's
more down.
terrible.
All the way
Turn it
down.
up, bro. Turn it up.
Dude, turn it down in my headphones a
Adam,
lot.
who are you gonna listen to? You're gonna listen to me, right?
Yeah, can we turn it down
I don't know.
significantly?
Who do I listen to?
Dude, just like a rap song, can we turn it down significantly in the headphones? Let's turn it up.
Yeah, I think we should turn it.
This is too quiet. That was a dumb idea.
Yeah, because we want it. We want it. loud.
Stupid.
Dude, my mom called.
Yeah,
And-
do you wanna put her on the Bluetooth and give her a call back?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
have her on.
I would like that.
I would like that a lot. Or just put her on speaker, call her back.
Oh.
We're all standing on it.
That's what our podcast should be, just us and our moms.
Standing on it.
Just stand on it. Ooh.
And not stand. You drinking kerosene, dude?
And you work in like,
This is what I also used to mow the lawn too.
do you just pour it on the grass and just wait for it to die?
Yeah. It goes down really easy like olive oil.
Ooh.
Wow.
I bet olive oil does go down easily.
You guys want some?
I'll take a swig.
Get a little swig.
What is it?
Yeah,
here?
Ryan will take
It's
a
been
little
a while since I've seen you guys. Come on, take a
Straight
swig.
up lighter fluid.
Yeah, drink it.
Drink it, yeah.
It's only terrible for you.
What is it? Isn't it like cherry flavored?
I don't know. I just remember that
Yeah,
G-Eazy
it's peach.
co-signed
Yeah.
this brand.
Chuck
So
Throw it up.
if that says
Throw it
anything
up.
about it,
Throw it up.
just throw it.
Sponsored by Stillhouse, America's finest.
That's right.
So the thing about Stillhouse is, even during Prohibition, they were open. They were selling it as medical marijuana back then.
Is that true? Look it up. I'm doubting him.
They were selling Stillhouse.
They were
Whiskey?
selling Stillhouse,
As
America's
medical-
finest peach tea whiskey, as medical marijuana for people with like seizures, people with glaucoma during Prohibition.
Oh, okay. Like
That's what they were doing.
Parkinson's, motherfuckers.
They were Parkinson's, exactly, and they were selling it as weed back then.
Was weed less taboo back in the day? Like, what made it taboo?
It's like the
Constellation?
the charts. You know what I mean? Like what are those charts called?
The
Where-
seafaring charts, right?
where
For
the
seafaring?
where the middle of it is like distribution charts.
Oh, like normal distribution.
Yeah. So way back in the day, it was fine.
way back.
Way back, I'm talking like, Native American.
BC,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Everyone
there's still
smoked
Native
weed,
Americans.
Yeah. And then the wasn't it the Nixon administration? Some administration was like war on drugs.
Like, we don't stand on it.
Yeah, they don't stand on it.
They did not want to stand on it
Yeah.
any longer.
Okay, so there's the war on drugs, and that's when
Yeah. That's when it became bad, and then now it's the other side of that, where it's cool again.
yeah. Dude, you know so much about this. Is this like your area of study?
Yes, so I'm an expert.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Well, it sounds like it.
Thanks.
So, like, how much do you know about stuff?
Not that much.
Okay, just
I just
overall?
know about distribution charts when it relates to weed.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
If anyone's listened this far, they should know that we don't know our stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Normal distribution isn't the only kind of distribution out there, There's also like
There's
Gaussian and
abnormal distribution,
abnormal distribution.
advanced distribution,
Yep.
osmotic distribution.
Yeah, that's actually a big one.
Yep.
That's a big one. And see, the thing is, like, when you think of a chart and it goes into a circle, that's your osmotic division of a distribution.
Right.
So, like, and so when you think about time going into a circle, when you go into it, you're both at the beginning and the end of the chart simultaneously because it's a circle, it's osmotic. And so when you get into it, it is both like becoming and ending simultaneously.
Yeah, and that's what we call carte blanche.
And that it is carte blanche.
Right.
It's like quantum circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah, quantum blanche. Really.
Adam, what's new, man? What you got for us, bro?
You're just sitting in the dark right now, dude. Just
Yeah.
coughing.
Got me at a
sitting in
bad
the dark.
time. I was just listening.
We got you at a weird time.
I was
of
like,
year.
osmotic, yes.
Yeah, dude, listen away.
No, I've been good. Been working a lot.
Yeah, so Adam's working 10 jobs to provide for his unborn child.
That is right. That's what you got to do in this economy.
Well, we just did the math inside. He's working 64 hours a week.
Yeah, roughly.
Like, not like.
Not
we're
consistently, but
running a
like
serious thing
it
here.
just depends on like
64 hours.
Yep.
A
Give or
week.
take.
So each
Adam,
pay
I
period,
give you a month, dude. You're gonna burn out.
Think so?
I think you're gonna become homicidal.
I feel okay. It's the first weekend I've been doing this, so
Yeah.
I feel
Oh
okay
yeah,
so
this
far.
is. Okay.
I think you're gonna crack, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm back in college, like staying up like late, just fucking.
But you're not fucking around.
Grinding
You're
away.
working. Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's a.
You weren't grinding away in college. What are you talking about, dude? Adam was never pulling all-nighters studying.
Yeah, it was, dude. Me and Trey would stay up till like 4 a.m. in the study room.
I can stand on that one.
You can stand
This
on that?
man would stay up all night, kind of frequently, to study, and then what would you get? Like you know, you'd get at least like a C.
So these were last-minute cram.
Well, Adam would stay up all night studying and then get super high.
Yeah,
before the test, and then, you know.
Oh fuck.
So, did that ever pay off? Staying up all night and then taking a test?
I did for me a few times.
Yeah, I would say so.
I've
Yeah.
never done that. I would
No?
rather like no. I would no. No,
Really?
it
You've
sucked.
never pulled an all-nighter for an exam?
Never like cram the night before like an exam.
What about an essay?
Nothing. No, I've never. No.
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 You're saying that you always adhered to responsible deadlines?
Yeah, I truly like my sleep is so important to me. And then if I'm trying to write an essay or study past midnight, I'm not going to retain anything. I'm just going to
No.
sit there and be like stressed about, okay, I need to be up in 7.5 hours. Okay, now I need to be up in 5 hours. So no, the latest I've ever worked on homework is probably 11:30
Damn.
in my whole life. Yeah, I'm going to keep it that way, and I stand on it.
You stand on it.
I stand on it. Yeah. Let me get one of those darts, brother.
Get a dart, brother.
Let me light up a dart.
Can you connect your Bluetooth and play that song so to give our listeners some perspective on what we're talking
I
about?
think can we be? Well, I guess it is on Spotify.
It's on
Can
Spotify.
can we play something on Spotify?
Yeah.
Are we brought to you by Spotify?
Yeah, at
I would
this
say
point,
so.
absolutely, yeah.
Majority of our stuff is on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah, let
And
me play it.
Spotify is brought to you by us.
Because unless it's a video episode, I don't post anything on YouTube.
Okay, so I need to connect to your Launchpad.
It's just the pod guard.
All right, my phone is at 2%. So give me a light for
Classic.
this dart.
That's enough
Adam's
for like.
got the light.
Give me a light for this little dart.
Here you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Man,
brother.
that peach tree stuff is giving me
Heartburn.
heartburn.
Immediate heartburn.
Yeah. Good thing I picked up some Pepsi at the gas station.
I have soda inside too. If you want some soda.
It says
Doesn't
make sure
sound
Adam's
like-
pod card is turned on and in range. Can't you connect to it? Aren't you like already connected to it? Can you play
I
it on
might
your
be.
computer?
I might be.
Then get on it, bro.
My phone's over there recording us.
Oh yeah.
Play it on your computer.
Can't
All
you
right,
just
let
can't
me
you just
try one
over,
more
can't you
time.
just override it? Can't you just press on the because you've been previously connected? Click on the pod card thing and see if it just
Yeah.
like overdoes it.
We've
That's
talked
what I did. What do you think I just did?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, dude.
Dude,
That's,
what the fuck do you think I
that's
just
straight
did?
3.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go shut off my Bluetooth real quick.
No, we're good. We're
No?
good. No, it'll work. Is your pod card discoverable?
It should be.
You discovered it last time.
Because I forgot it, so I'm trying to just reconnect.
Here, hold on a
Wait,
second.
Adam, are you already connected though? Is that why?
That might be it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Here, hold on.
it's
Let me
not
hold
even
it.
Showing it.
Oh, you're holding it so good. He's standing on it.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh.
All right, we're connected. We're at 2% now.
Let's go. I want to hear at least a verse of this song.
All right.
And I'm gonna play the music video, just up in the probably corner, like right here.
We're just trying to figure out if this song is. We're just trying to figure out where we are.
I just want people's opinion on it because I feel like listening to it offhand, you wouldn't expect what you're expecting when you see the music video.
Yes. If I
Right.
just listened to it, I would have no idea of what this guy looks like.
Dude, I'd be like, this goes hard. This bumps.
All right, it's playing
I
at full
don't
volume.
know if I would feel that, but
It's playing at full volume right now.
Oh shit! Hold on a second. I don't have the volume up.
No,
Here,
dude,
hold on.
Adam,
Restart it.
Turn it down, Adam.
Just fucking him up, dude.
I'm that nigga, I just said it, and I stand on it. They said, please don't go that route, I ain't playing on it. I was 15 serving ice, I put my hands on it. I took everybody else's advice, then they ran on me. I'm that nigga, you don't like it, let's get active. Please don't get killed for what I say, I'm just rapping. He was flexing with all that money, no he can't buy no cash. Caught his whole ass off in traffic, no I flipped it, nigga. I don't wanna...
All right. So that man is probably, 25, a rapper. He has a grill.
6'8", maybe.
He's not even like Blake Griffin white. Like he is white.
And he's white.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a white guy. Yeah, it's surprising, man. So I watched interviews with him before I heard his music.
Yep.
And so like I would watch interviews and I didn't really know who he was. And he was like really defending it. Like the whole point of his No Jumper podcast was him just like defending that he says it. He's like,
Really?
yeah, he's like, I just grew up in that kind of environment, and that's just those are my people, and they accept it.
Kind of like those Channel 5 twins. You ever seen those guys?
Channel 5 twins. I just think of Andrew Callahan. when
Yeah,
I think
it's Andrew Callahan, but he's obsessed with like these twins. He keeps collaborating with them and gets their like take on shit. But they grew up in the hood and they used to drug deal and shit.
Are they white guys?
Yeah, they're white guys, dude. It's the funniest shit ever. I kind of want to show you guys after this. It's hilarious, and their backstory is hood as shit, and like
Yeah.
they've got like several like black girlfriends.
Okay,
It's
cool.
kind of fucking funny.
Good for them. Do they say the unspeakable?
Yes, I'm almost positive they do.
It's crazy.
And they
to me,
get
man.
a pass. They have like all these black friends that just like they're just like throwing gang signs in the background during the video, and they're like, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. I was talking to one of my friends down in Denver. He's this Ethiopian guy.
Oh,
He's like, honestly, how I feel about that word is it's annoying because if he's like this is what I think about. If I hear it, I almost feel like I need to confront the guy that said it, and I don't want to do that. This guy
Yeah.
wasn't super confrontational, but he's like, it's something that I feel like if somebody says I have to confront them. But who wants to just go up and like confront a stranger? He's like, it sucks. And then if you don't do it, you feel like bad about yourself the rest of the day because you like didn't go
Yeah, that's a
confront the
tough
guy.
scenario. I
Yeah, he
didn't
says
think
it's the
about
worst.
that.
He says like he would rather just act like he didn't hear it because he doesn't want to be the guy that like goes up
It's
to
the
him and, like,
easiest
"What?"
thing to do, right? To avoid confrontation.
So like that
but
viral.
he still knows he heard it, and he still knows he didn't do anything.
Yeah, and then
about it.
you're
it
like
still
feel
sucks.
bad at the end of the
Yeah.
night for like not doing something about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would suck, man. If they're like, I'm not the type of confrontational guy that if I heard somebody say something not like directed at me, I don't know if I would really. I'd just be like, yeah.
Yeah, but even if it was directed at you, it's just like you don't know what the fuck's going on with them at the time. Like, do I really want to get into this with
If
them?
it's directed at me, I think that I will. I'll kind of gauge the situation. I'll gauge. The
I've had a
situation.
homeless guy like yell at me in the fucking T, just like for no reason. But I knew he was schizophrenic and using a rat as a phone.
He had a rat as a phone.
I mean, probably.
So he said something to you. What did he say to you?
Okay, so when shit like that happens to me, I'll put my AirPods in and I'll pretend I'm listening to a song, but I have no audio playing. So he was just saying some cryptic, fucked up shit to me.
Yeah,
He was like, "My mother raped me. My father raped me."
that's not very cryptic. That's pretty straightforward.
no, it's code for something else.
And he's like, and then he was
Yeah,
like, "That's why my life is so fucked up."
yeah.
And I'm just like, and that was for 15 more minutes.
So he just said all this carte blanche, and then
And then I got off and I went to my job. That was back when I didn't have a car.
It got you off. At the very least, that's good.
yeah,
I had some good times living in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, dude, the Twin Cities are crazy, man. So I've been taking public transportation recently and going to like the bus stop and especially the train stop. You know that I think it's called the Green Line that goes through St. Paul and Minneapolis.
Yep, the Green Line and the Blue Line. Yep.
Mainly Minneapolis. Dude, those train stops that is boys to men. Like I honestly feel like a primate when I'm there. I honestly I feel like I stand like a primate when I'm there. Just so people don't come up and like shank me.
You get your gorilla stance in play.
Dude,
kinda
I go
have
straight
to.
gorilla when I stand.
Yeah.
there.
It's a defense
I try to make
mechanism.
myself look bigger.
Make yourself look bigger. Maybe pound your chest a little bit.
I treat everybody there just like a raccoon.
Bare your
and I
teeth.
Just try, Yeah, I just try to look big. Dude, that's the thing about eye contact. Ryan and I went to a wild game, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, we're not that far away from primates because it's weird to make eye contact with somebody that you don't know. It almost is like an aggression thing to like just make eye contact with a guy. Do you guys have it where like somebody will look at you in the eyes and you try to like hold it?
Yeah.
Or like, you know, because if you look away, you're like, God, I looked away so fast.
Yep.
Even if it was on accident. Even if you're just glancing a crowd and you make eye contact with a guy and keep looking, you're like, no, bring it back. Bring it back. Let's keep that eye contact.
Sometimes I'm staring at somebody and I'm staring at them for too long, and then eventually they'll turn their head and we'll make eye contact, and I'll immediately look away.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't just looking at them for
Dude, you gotta
the last 5 minutes.
Kind of obvious though when
Yeah.
you look at someone and they
it's
immediately
so
look
obvious,
away.
but I do it every time. Ryan.
It's almost like an instinctual response.
Yeah. Because it is like an aggression thing.
Yeah.
You know, like we're so close to monkeys. Like it's an aggression thing to like hold eye contact with a guy.
Yeah.
That's like even when guys talk, they rarely do guys just like face each other. They kind of have this thing going on.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like that's why bar stools are the best. That's why dudes love to sit at bars. Because then we can both face the same way and we don't need
We're
to get
all
that thing where
upright,
we're
we're all
making
in
eye
it. Yep.
contact.
Right.
It almost feels like you're having a conversation in private more when you're like both facing the same direction.
Yeah. Well, just like looking past, like I usually look past the person I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Just over their head or over their shoulder.
When if I meet somebody who when I look at them they just like lock in eyes, I'm like, this is maybe an aggressive guy. This is potentially like kind of an aggressive dude. This is a fighter, not a lover.
Especially when they're
Well,
not.
that could be the ultimate lover though too. You know,
It could be the ultimate lover.
it's like one of those distribution graphs.
They're you know, it's the osmotic
Yeah. So
one.
it's
the circle of the eye.
So the low end of the osmotic distribution graph
Yep.
is eye contact, and
Yep.
it's the psychopath.
Yep.
Who will kill you?
Yep.
Extremely violent.
Yep.
And then
But
the middle,
also-
and then the middle of the distribution is people that don't want to make eye contact, and then the far right side of that osmotic distribution graph is the pure lover,
Strong lovers.
the strong nymphomic
Yep. Nymphomaniacs.
nymphomaniacs.
So,
yes,
yeah,
that
what's
make
the-
the immediate eye contact.
Yeah, dude. What's the thing with like so you know how have you guys ever heard like I'm a lover, not a fighter?
Yeah.
Have you guys heard
Yeah.
that? What does that mean? What's that mean?
It means you don't fight.
It just means you don't fight. It doesn't.
You're a pacifist.
It's a way of saying that you don't fight while still trying to hold some dignity.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like I
Because
don't.
no, it's not impressive if you just say, "Oh, I'm not a fighter."
Yeah. It's like
and there's like girls around. They're like, "Oh, he's not
you
a
got to say
fighter."
but. Yeah. You
You're
got,
like,
but I'm a
I'm
lover.
a lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not fighting the
you guys
guys.
seen like
but,
Hacksaw Ridge before, that movie with Andrew Garfield, where he's like, I'm a Southern boy, I'm a pacifist, but I'm enlisted, so I'll do what I can. And they're like, you have to fire your weapon. He's like, I refuse, sir. But they still kept him. They still like.
Yeah.
So this dude throughout
Well,
the
he was
movie.
a medic, right?
Yeah. I don't. Well, I
think
think
he was a medic.
I think he was a self-elected medic, basically, because he was like, I will not shoot anyone, sir.
I'd like to hear someone say, "I'm a fighter, not a lover."
Bro.
People that are like that won't say it
But the whole movie,
because they'll be choking you to death.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be in a chokehold.
just like you ran into all those girls on the street who were trying to flash you.
yeah.
If you just said to them, "I'm sorry, girls.
I'm a fighter.
I'm not a lover. I'm a fighter."
I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
I've been fighting all my life. I can't do that.
No.
I can't love. It's just fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I think it was like a religious thing though with him. Like he was just like a hardcore Christian. He's like, no, I won't kill. Thou shalt not kill.
Yeah.
So the whole movie, he's just like running through like it's like Dunkirk, but except he doesn't have a gun. He's just a retard, just going. Which, dude, if I was in war, I would immediately do that. I would toss my gun and start running
towards
direction?
Yeah,
Yeah.
towards the battle.
away.
Oh,
away.
you run away.
Away. Yep.
You know, that was the problem during both the Revolutionary and the Civil War was people leaving.
What
the
is that?
battle.
What is that called? Departure or what is it called when you
Well, like they're going AWOL.
when you flee? Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
it's abandoning your troop, and they can
Abandonment.
kill you for it.
yeah, dude.
Isn't that punishable by death?
Yeah, they can just shoot. They're like, oh, dude, Private Adam just ran off. Like, should we just shoot him?
You know, they won't do that. I think the last time they did that was in Vietnam for a guy falling asleep at his post.
Yep.
Like, I'm pretty sure that was the last time that happened. They killed a guy
Like
for
here,
falling
now
asleep
you can
at his
sleep
post.
forever.
Now you can sleep forever, boy.
Yeah.
Now you a lover.
Yeah, but it can
Now
also
you a lover,
yeah,
boy.
but it can also be this unspoken thing where they're like, you fucked up, we're gonna fucking kill you, and just say a gook fucking shot you. You know? Or a fucking Kraut shot him.
Kraut feels fine.
Yeah.
Kraut feels fine.
What's the other one?
Cracker.
Gook?
Yeah, gook. That's what they called them in the Vietnam War.
Vietnamese?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they called them that in World War II too, because the Japanese.
gook?
Yep, the gooks.
They called they called Japanese people gooks?
It's just a general term for Asians.
Oh man, that word's kind of tough. That word kind of comes out hard.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sounds bad.
It's
It sounds
better-
like a
It does sound
slur.
bad.
It's better than Zipperhead. That's what Clint.
What's that one again?
That's what Clint Eastwood says in Gran Torino. He's like a racist old man who's got like Vietnamese neighbors next door, and he's like, "Fucking Zipperheads."
I don't even get that.
No.
Is it because I'm not saying this.
I'm
not saying this, but somebody else said this. Is it because maybe their eyes are a little
Yeah, slanty.
closer
Yeah,
and
so
slanted,
it's
so
zipped.
it looks kind of like a zipper?
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
I'm
Somebody
assuming
else
that's
said
what he
that.
means.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't even see that.
I've never
But
heard that before. I
can
watched that
see it.
movie and I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, but I hear that. I hear people say that.
Yeah. It's out there.
It's out there, like there's
popular.
forums about it. I don't even look at people. That's my thing. Like I'm a lover. I don't even look at people.
No.
I look past them. When somebody talks to me, I try to face 90 degrees to my right or left and not even look at them, just
Yeah.
to show them how much love I have for them.
Wow.
And then
That's
you say
like-
to them,
that's-
"You're my brother."
That's very
Yeah.
middle of the road love.
And then you just,
Yeah, kiss them.
they just
Assalamu
quick.
alaikum. Yeah, is it assalamu alaikum?
salami like him.
Salami alaikum. It's isn't it? No, there's no I at the end. It's just assalam.
I just remember like 2014. I watched an episode of Loiter Squad, and it's if you guys ever saw that, it was on Adult Swim. It was Tyler the Creator and his crew. Adult Swim gave them a show, and they just had these stupid skits.
Okay.
But there's one where it's like classic 70s, like Starsky and Hutch. Like he's chasing a guy in a rooftop. They're like, dun, dun, pointing guns at each other, having to shoot off.
Okay.
And then it's the final fight. He pulls out his arm and he's like, salami, like him. And he has a salami as an arm.
I fucking love salami.
So that's always
is
stuck
good.
with me. Like, salami, like
Yeah.
him.
That
Yeah.
makes you want to convert right there, actually.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, cool, there's salami.
Because you guys get to eat all the salami you want.
all
right?
the salami.
Salami's
Pray
so
5 times
good.
a day and eat a bite of salami every now and then.
Salami is pork.
There's beef salami. It's just like a meat stick. A big meat stick is a salami.
No, I think a meat stick is a meat stick. I think salami is pork. I think that's like saying ham is just thinly sliced meat.
Summer sausage, there's beef summer sausage, and then there's like a mix, or there's
summer
venison
sausage.
summer sausage too.
That's-
there's different types.
That's summer
of,
sausage.
I know.
Salami is ham.
Google
Like,
beef
salami's-
salami, bitch.
Well, it's-
With your 2% battery.
Okay, but that,
How
that
dare
could be,
you?
That could be called beef
hey,
salami.
look at me. You don't think I don't know food?
Adam,
That's like
That's-
saying a chicken steak.
yes, exactly, or pork steak.
Yeah,
But
pork
when
steak.
you just,
Fried
when you
steak,
just say
yeah.
steak, you
Beef.
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And when you say salami,
Not true. Not true. When I think steak, I sometimes think country fried chicken steak. That's a steak.
If I said I'm buying us, I'm grilling a steak for us, what do you think?
well, yeah, I'm thinking you're grabbing like a New York strip or a filet mignon.
I'm
and you're throwing
thinking
it
a
in the grill.
schnitzel.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a breaded chicken steak.
Okay.
I'm thinking a country fried.
Shake
Shut
and
up!
bake?
Shut up, stupid asshole! I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, if you take a salami and slice it, that's pepperoni.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
I recently learned that there's a difference between.
So you're just saying in general, salami's pork.
I'm saying salami is pork.
so pepperoni is also pork,
Pepperoni's pork.
But there's turkey pepperoni too, though. No,
but that's turkey pepperoni.
Yeah, because they have to add the turkey
They have to, yeah,
make the
it's
distinction.
specified, right?
Okay.
That it's
Yeah.
not just normal.
But generally, pepperoni is pork.
Okay, so we just had chicken brats.
Yes,
Why are they called chicken brats and not just brats?
because they have to put the fucking chicken in front of it to distinguish the
Because a brat is
chicken
pork.
brat.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or like venison sticks.
Right.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
a stick is made of wood.
So do you guys know that the pepperonis that curve outward are fundamentally different than the pepperonis that don't?
Oh, like that cup?
Yeah.
Like cup
yeah.
pepperoni?
I
outward? What
learned
do you
this
mean?
was. Huh?
What do you mean they curve
I
outward?
always
Like
thought
they're
they were
thicker?
just cooked more.
That's
so
what
they
I
like
thought too.
dehydrated
Yeah. No,
and it's just
they
cupped.
they're at their own type of pepperoni.
Okay.
Do
I
they
learned
slice
that
them with a
recently.
spoon to get that nice cupping action?
I don't know what the mechanism is. I don't know
Yeah.
why it does that.
I like the cupped much more than the flat.
Way better.
The
Way more
flats
flavorful.
are way more flavorful, and they get crispy too
Yes.
because they're like off the kind of soggy,
Mm-hmm.
oily cheese. So then you can, dude, crunching into a pepperoni, a cupped pepperoni,
Yes.
is so.
It's an enlightened experience.
yeah, yeah. It
And then
is.
I've had this like pure flat like school cafeteria pepperonis.
Yeah.
That just
They're like
they're
they're
fine, but
diced into fine squares,
Oh.
and they're thrown onto a big square onto a cafeteria tray.
Yeah, the pepperoni that's like thick and rectangular.
Yep.
That's the worst pepperoni in existence. And you only
That's like
get
the kind
that
of shit you'd find on like a Red Baron frozen pizza
Red
type
Baron
of
frozen
shit.
pizza and like a high school basketball game.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
be selling pizza with like cubed pepperoni.
They're selling like Tostino's pizzas.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the pepperoni inside of pizza rolls.
oh
that, like,
yeah,
cube
those
stuff,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I
The
do
cube-
like pizza rolls.
diced
though.
pepperoni.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pizza rolls are good.
I've never cared for pizza rolls. I don't think they're that good.
I feel like shit after I eat them. They kind
I
of
feel like shit, and they're hard to eat too because it's always. I've never had good luck with cooking pizza rolls without it being pure lava on the inside.
Do you make them in the microwave though?
I've been making them in the air fryer lately.
Oh. And you're still not having luck with them?
I don't know. It's just I just want to be able to eat one in one whole bite and have it be uniform temperature across the board.
Well,
What kind of pizza rolls you buying?
then yeah, you can't eat pizza rolls because pizza rolls, you hold one, you bite halfway into it, and you do.
Wait, so that's a feature, not a bug, right?
It's a feature.
Okay.
Like that's how you're supposed
That's
to
how
eat
you're
them.
supposed
And
to
then
eat
you
them.
look
Okay, so I have
inside,
been eating them well, right?
and it's just a volcano inside of it, and then you blow on it for like 2 seconds, and then eat the rest of it. And do.
and then you keep thinking, but by the time it takes you to do that process, the next one will be a little bit cooler.
Yeah, and it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
And you keep doing the same process
Yep.
over and over again. You got a sore at the roof of your mouth at this
Every
point.
time.
Yep.
You just have to leave them until they're cool and soggy again, and then you can eat 55 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those are a good snack. The other snack that I find delicious are the Uncrustables.
Oh,
Dude, I love Uncrustables.
How many Uncrustables have you had this week?
Like 2. I haven't had them lately. They've just been sitting in the freezer.
Like 2 this week?
I should get some, man.
Ella is a
Good.
big fan of the Uncrustables, so for her birthday,
Fantastic.
since her family, like her uncle, like works in purchasing with the food distribution company,
Yeah.
so he hooked her up with a big ass box. There was 50 Uncrustables in that box, and it's sitting in our freezer. And I think we've got maybe halfway through it.
Dude, bust them out.
How do you warm them up? Do you microwave
Oh,
them?
I eat them frozen.
we just
Okay, you eat them frozen?
you can eat them frozen. It's
Yeah.
they're not bad frozen.
Not
They're
bad.
not
honestly.
bad frozen, no.
Especially if you're like impatient, you're like, I don't want to wait for this to
I
thaw
just don't
out.
like that the bread's a little soggy when they're frozen.
Yeah.
I like a nice fluffy bread, high gluten
Oh, the
fluffy
bread is
bread.
there's so much gluten
You
in
have
that
to,
bread.
you
but
have
it's
to
so
freeze
good.
them, otherwise, if you refrigerate them, the bread dries out.
I like a dried out bread.
Yeah,
I like a little bit of a dried out bread. But yeah, frozen's not bad.
Frozen's
No,
Frozen
no,
is
no.
just like a...
I'll take it out of the freezer though. I'll wait for it to thaw out, which takes like 15 minutes.
Do you think there's an alternate
Yeah.
alternate product out there called Crustables?
Oh, that's
Where
just the
it's
crust?
just crust?
Quick Trip sells
It's
their
just a ring
own.
of crust?
Yeah, Quick Trip
I
sells
like
their
crust.
own like Uncrustable sandwich, and it's fucking terrible.
No, but Crustable.
Yeah.
Where it's
Crustable.
instead of uncrustable,
Where it's just all crust?
It's just crust. Yeah.
Why don't people like
Crustables.
crust?
It's not
I'm a
famous.
fan of crust.
You're not a fan of crust?
No, I am a fan. I'm fine with crust. I've always been fine with crust.
I've been
same.
okay. So I've always been fine with crust. The reason why I haven't been eating my crust on pizza lately is because I don't want to fill up on the crust.
Yeah.
True.
As a kid, I'm like this. I mean, it tastes fine. It tastes good. As a kid, I always looked down upon people who don't eat the crust on pizza.
Yeah.
But now it's like, man, I want to have 2 more slices, but I know if I eat this big hunk of crust,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, I'm gonna feel like shit after I eat those 2 extra pieces.
Also, some crust isn't worth eating. Like sometimes it's overdone and it's really
agree with that.
crunchy, and you're like, this is like a Gardetto at this point. Like I don't want this.
Cheese-filled crust is second to none.
Stuffed crust, dude.
Stuffed
Orgasmic
crust,
experience.
And I can't
I've
find
never
it
had a
anywhere.
stuffed
Do they-
crust
Pizza Hut.
pizza.
Pizza
You've
Hut.
never had
Adam.
stuff? Adam.
Adam. All right, we're
Is
gonna,
that a Pizza Hut
we
thing?
need
You-
to stop
you'd
this
get fat
podcast
if
right now
you
because
had stuffed
we need to
crust.
get you stuffed crust pizza today.
You'd become a
Today.
fat guy
Yeah.
if you had it. You would eat it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm already a fat guy. I don't want to become a bigger.
Which
fat
is
guy.
crazy that you haven't. Adam, I thought you were
We're
fat,
doing
but you're not.
we're doing this podcast from my hospital bed because that's the only place we can meet up.
Yeah, welcome to Granddaddy's episode 212. Adam is still addicted to stuffed crust pizza.
We have about 3 episodes left.
I have like an IV in my arm and I have oxygen going, and I'm like, they ran my blood work this week. They found gravy again.
There's a guy just throwing dough in your room.
No, there's in the middle of the podcast, the nurse has to come in and rotate me so I don't get a bed sore.
Like a rotisserie chicken. Oh, he's kind of heating up on back. We don't
Dude,
have
I
to burn.
cannot believe you haven't never had stuffed crust pizza.
No,
That
I
is
never.
crazy.
I mean, I've had like
I had it last week, dude.
I had like a
No,
stuffed
you didn't.
breadstick.
I
They
did.
don't make it anymore.
Pizza Hut.
No,
you can get a
nobody-
good stuffed crust
no.
pizza at Pizza Hut, dude.
No. I've never seen
Pizza Hut used to do some fucked up shit. I remember like I remember Pizza Hut.
it. Like Bagram.
No. Do you guys remember this? Pizza Hut at
Like
one
rape
point.
and pillage villages.
Pizza Hut at one point had mini corn dog crust. Do you guys remember this?
Oh, I kind of do remember that.
It was
yeah.
it was a pepperoni pizza, but then the crust was just little dollops of like just mini corn dogs all around the crust.
Corn dog batter or the actual sausage?
It was like the corn dogs.
I can't picture
Just-
this.
Dude, Google it. But
No, we don't Google
I'll
on
pull
this
it up right here. But I'm telling you, dude, this pizza exists, and it's fucking blasphemy,
Pizza
bro.
with the crust is a corn dog.
It's a
Is
corn
there a
dog.
wiener in it?
And there was
Does it-
there was like I think there was like a beer cheese dipping sauce that came with it or something.
Okay, so
Sounds
normal
kinda good.
slice of pizza with like dough on the bottom,
It's a
cheese.
Picture
pepper-
just a
it's
regular pepperoni
regular
pizza, or a
pizza,
cheese pizza.
but the crust is a corn dog that curves.
mini corn dogs all around.
So is it normal crust and the mini corn dogs are on top, or is the crust
The mini corn dogs are the crust.
Are there wieners in it?
Yes.
Okay. Because it's not a corn dog.
This
but
was
there-
real. This wasn't like a figment of my
And is it the corn
I
batter?
didn't have like a fat guy dream, and I was just like, dude,
is the corn
sounds
batter the entire crust of the dough of the pizza, or is it just the crust, the corn batter with the wiener?
the crust itself was like 3 corn dogs worth each slice.
Are there sticks in it? Are there little
do you mean
sticks?
sticks?
Are there
I'm
little
picturing
sticks in each one?
a giant
Corn dogs have
dog.
sticks.
No, this is like an intact like corn dog crust pizza.
Because a corn dog without a stick is a pig in a blanket.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm picturing.
I gotta look this up.
I'm
man. This
picturing.
No, don't look it up.
A
Don't look it
up. This is driving me
circle
insane.
corn dog with a stick that goes all the way around it in a circle.
the stick goes in it.
So you start with
It's driving me crazy.
You
I
start
have
with
to
a
look it
big
up.
stick circle, and then you put wiener on it.
So you have a stick.
Yep,
You
a circle,
build the
a
wiener
circle.
around it.
Yep.
Yep.
So the whole thing is a circle, and then you deep fry that into the corn dog batter.
Yep.
You've got your corn dog, and then you put pizza dough in the middle of it, make a pizza of it. So you've got this giant circular corn dog,
Yep.
and then
With-
Ryan's
stick.
reading so
Bake
much
that.
into this, it's crazy.
I feel like it's blasphemous
I'd
to
eat
have
that.
pepperoni on it. I'd have to do like
more hot dogs.
I would either do sticks on it or
Get-
I would do like
Get
a
over here,
margarita
boys.
pizza.
Seriously, get over here for like just a second.
Margarita pizza with a corn dog crust would be pretty good.
That would be nice. Yeah, it
I
would
would like
balance
that.
out.
Yeah.
This was real, dude. Look at that shit. I'm telling you.
Oh,
This is a
wow.
crazy pizza.
Wow.
Those are corn dogs, mini corn dogs.
Oh,
That is kinda
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're like little bite-sized corn dogs.
Yeah, a little bite size.
Okay, gotcha. Mini corn
And
dogs.
yeah, and there's like a little beer cheese like dipping sauce or like a mustard sauce. I think it's a mustard
I
sauce.
just think without the stick, it's pigs in a blanket.
yeah.
So it's not really a corn dog.
When I think
corn
of
dog
pigs in a
needs
blanket,
stick.
I'm thinking like of a hot dog and a croissant.
But
To
I
me,
think
a corn dog is like the corn batter.
I think their fattest employee in a
I feel that.
in a boardroom thought of this.
yes.
He's like, "What
Yes.
about corn dog pizza?" They're like, "Okay, Kyle, please, yeah, enlighten us." He's like, "Okay, there's a hot mustard sauce, and then we just add corn dogs." They're like, "Genius, Kyle. Yes, let's work on this immediately, guys."
This is why we hired you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, that is delicious.
Who are you? He's like, "I'm the custodian here." Promote him immediately.
Doing some Claritin?
Pepsid.
Oh, really?
Ryan, I'm not comfortable with you doing drugs on my podcast.
Maybe put your bong away then. Dude.
He's just staring at me.
Do you have a
Ooh.
scissor?
I forgot that we have beers.
I don't have a scissor on me. I don't
you
just
got
carry
it.
those around, you know.
Do you have an upset stomach often?
You're kind of sensitive to like especially Mexican food, spicy, right?
Why are you putting words in my mouth?
Because
Ryan's never
because
been
one
able to
time
eat.
Tell
because
me
you
what I am.
told me that one time.
You've never been able to eat Mexican food.
Fucking love Mexican food. I don't know. I guess I get heartburn easily because I'm
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get like
drinking
acid
beers every
reflux.
Yeah. Dude,
beers over the
Zins
weekend.
give me the worst upset stomach. I'm off the Zins. I'm off like pouches. They just give me way too bad of a stomach ache every single
Really?
time. Right when I put one in now, I have to poop immediately and then
Which
my
isn't
stomach
bad.
hurts. Well, I guess.
It's the nicotine.
Yeah, obviously it's the nicotine.
Nicotine just makes you shit.
It makes me shit, but then not only that, I'll have a stomachache for the next 3 hours.
Maybe you should just fucking stop,
Sucks, dude. Yeah.
Oh, I am.
I'll get the
Oh, okay.
occasional heartburn if I zin on an empty stomach.
Zins are very easy to quit. I've been wickedly addicted to Zins, and I've been not. I haven't had one now in, I like many days, and I don't even think about them. Like, Zins just don't feel that addictive. They feel really addictive for a day. Like, if you have one in the morning, you need another one. But if you just wake up, don't have a Zin all day,
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
like, I could easily just not have another one.
It's lately the most littered fucking thing I see
Oh, right,
everywhere I
dude.
go.
Every
Every time I fill up
urinal.
gas at a gas station,
every public urinal.
dude, yes, someone spits a fucking Zin in the fucking urinal, or I
Yeah.
go to a gas station, I'm pumping gas, I look down at my feet, there's just like a pile of Zins.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
It's just kind of gross. Dude, I drove over a
It's not
vape
as
on my
gross
way
as
here.
like actual pouch tobacco though.
I guess not, but how long does
Actual
it take? Does it take for a Zin pouch to like disintegrate?
I don't think the studies have figured that out yet. They haven't been around long enough.
Yeah.
To disintegrate.
Well, a cigarette takes a
I
while
don't
just
know.
because
They
of the
probably
filter.
disintegrate pretty quick.
Yeah, it's like that's pretty much what the outside of a Zin feels like, is a cigarette filter.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't think they disintegrate fast at all.
Ugh.
I think they last for a long time.
Isn't it not just paper?
I don't think it's paper because it doesn't dissolve. I mean, I've had one in for a long time, and it hasn't just dissolved like paper
I've
does.
had some that just kind of turned into like dust.
Really?
Yeah, I've had them in for like 8 hours.
And it
8 hour
just goes
stretch.
away?
It like crumbles down. It breaks down.
So, like,
It,
the bag that it's in rips open?
Oh,
and-
yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Well,
it turns into like a
That's
it turns
that's
into like
the
a fucking
ons.
spitball, basically.
That's the ons. The Zin does feel thicker to me.
the
The
Zins are
true
way
Zin
thicker.
are
Give me
way
that-
thicker. It's
I
a
mean,
little
people
pillow.
call them like a pillow for a reason.
right.
Zins are
Gum
huge, man.
pillows.
Putting in a Zin after being used to ons,
Oh my
Zins
God.
are massive.
Yeah,
I love the feeling of running out. Like,
feels like you got a lip injection.
yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I mean, that is male beauty standards. Is just have a huge.
You love
Zin
the feeling of
running out.
running out
I
of them?
love the feeling of having my last one. I'll enjoy it for like a half hour. I'll take it out. I'll live the rest of my day, and then I'll put
Oh.
it back in at night. And then I'm
Oh,
like,
you
okay.
put it back in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't
yeah.
do that.
I keep them everywhere, man. I'll keep one. Like I'll take
Ugh.
one out and I'll put it on my computer, and then come back to that and say, "Oh, delicious."
I put a bag of popcorn in the microwave
Okay.
the other night when I was drunk, watching a movie, and I went to go sit on the couch and let the popcorn pop for 2 minutes, and I just like, out of force of habit, popped a Zin, and then I realized, oh shit, no, I'm making popcorn. I'm gonna eat popcorn in a minute.
Yeah, like why not just?
I
fucking
took
do-
it out
yeah.
immediately, and I'm like, I couldn't put that back in.
Really?
Yeah, after 5 seconds.
Why?
And it's just the idea of putting back in a wet Zin is
Oh.
I just can't do it.
Kind of like just brushing your teeth and you just pour yourself like orange juice
Because
for
it's a wet
breakfast, and
piece
you're
of
like,
paper.
Oh, this is gonna taste
It's
terrible.
No,
a,
it's
a,
not like
It's a
that.
beacon for every single microbe and germ in the air. It just
Just because it's wet?
right on it. Yeah,
Well,
it
dude,
feels like
I'm
it.
the same way with gum. I'll have gum in my mouth at work. I'll take it out, put on a notepad, and then when I get back from like
could
being with
never.
a patient, I'll just put the gum back in my mouth.
Could never.
That doesn't bother me at all. I'm surprised that it bothers you,
It
man.
bothers me.
I like
What's saving gum?
Yeah.
putting anything back in
Yeah.
his mouth.
Like preserving it.
Yeah. If I'm sucking a dick and I take it out for a few minutes, I can't. It has to be a fresh.
Because it's
I have
soggy.
to get a fresh one. Yeah.
You have to get it fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like all the microbes.
Yeah. Think about everything that's falling and sticking to that dick at that moment, right?
Yeah.
If some guy sneezes in the other room,
Yep.
those sneeze particles are then on the other guy's dick.
need a fresh dick. I can't. Oh fuck.
No, it had to come right from the package. Yeah.
You have to unwrap it.
Unwrap it. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, if the guy, I could be fooled. You know, if like the guy goes to the next room and then washes it, you know, maybe puts on a new pair of pants.
Yeah. Puts on
Zach,
a dick.
I might,
It's such a specific preference.
I might, it might get that past me,
Yeah.
and I'll suck it again.
Like, did you just take that out of my mouth? Need a fresh one. Either you clean up, mister, or you go get someone else.
Yeah. When you love the game that much, you get to choose things like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want. It's you know, it's a luxury. It's a you're going out on a limb. You're splurging.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I don't want to just suck some
On a nice
washed
new
up
dick.
dick. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I want I want to taste it. I want to enjoy it.
You know,
savor it.
If somebody told me that, I would kind of feel where they're coming from. If they're like, no, I already sucked on it. I can't anymore because I stopped. I'd be like, that makes sense.
Fair.
That does make sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair. It's like, it's already used.
It's used goods,
It's
man.
used
yeah,
goods.
exactly. It's watered down.
yeah.
You're like
Soggy.
you're standing there with a boner. You're like, fair enough. I had my chance.
I'm a dick snob.
Yeah. I'll have Zins sitting around in my house, like in my bathroom, for 3-4 days, and I'll just find them sitting next to my faucet, and I'll just peel it off, right where the porcelain of the sink is, and put it back in my mouth. And I mean, days will go by.
And there's like a pristine white spot underneath where you just pulled it off
it's
from.
dry. I have to it's sticky. It's stuck to the porcelain. I have to rip it off, and then I just put it directly back in my mouth.
It's getting every time you flush the toilet in there, it's landing right on your Zin.
Yeah, but same with like toothbrushes. If you have your toothbrush anywhere near a toilet, it's just getting poop on it.
Yeah. Even didn't the Mythbusters do a bust on that
Like
where
a poop
they
study.
Yeah, they kept even the toothbrush kept in the cabinet in the bathroom.
Really?
Oh,
Still got poop
Just
on it.
because there's atmospheric poop
It's
particles in the
osmosis,
air.
dude. It's
Well,
osmosis.
even off of a fart, you're exposing other people to your
Right.
shit particles.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Farts
why
have a
people.
lot
That's
to
why
do.
people
Every
get.
time you smell a fart, you're literally breathing air that was in somebody's
dude.
anus.
Oh, dude. You guys want to hear something gross?
What?
Okay, so actually, Adam, you can probably relate to this. So when I was
can't wait.
when I was working inpatient, and I would get a patient who had C. diff, and we'd like clean that patient up. At the end of the day, when I took a shit, it would smell exactly like the shits I smelled throughout the day.
Oh,
Do you guys ever?
weird.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, man. Like
Wait,
I've talked about this with people before, and it's a thing. If you smell somebody else's shit during the day, and then you take a shit, your shit will smell like the shit that you smelled.
oh, how does that work? How is that possible?
I don't know, it sucks.
Not
It
that I'm
sucks.
admitting
Is
to
it
being
a-
like a shit connoisseur,
Okay.
but I just feel like my shit always smells different to other people's shit. I've never smelt the shit and been like, this smells familiar.
Yeah.
It always feels fucking gross.
My shit smells nice, and other people's shit doesn't smell nice. I mean, that's the thing.
Because you're used to your smell.
Yeah, you're used to your
It's a
smell and,
pheromone
like-
thing.
I don't think it's maybe you are used to it, but you know where yours came from. There's
Right.
no mystery behind it, so you can pinpoint it, so it's
Yeah.
not as bad.
Yeah.
But mystery shit smells bad
Mystery
because you don't
shit's
know where.
bad.
Yeah, you don't
When
know
you
where
get
it
a
came
whiff
from.
of
Yeah,
shit,
like
and-
I'm into my own shit, but I'm not into other people's shit.
Well, I'm not even into my own. I just tolerate it.
Yeah. Well, humans.
Right. Me too.
Yeah.
Humans do that all the time. Like fart under the blankets and then just do a little. Not bad.
Yeah,
I'll move
right.
the
Not-
blanket over just to air that bitch out.
I like
Yeah.
to admire my farts sometimes.
I do too. Yeah.
Especially when I like Dutch oven Ella.
I've never
Oh.
understood.
She's like,
that.
no.
I would say about 85% of the conversations I've had about this with other dudes, most of the dudes say that they like to smell their own farts.
For
I've
sure.
never understood that.
So your smell bad? That's because your diet's bad.
No, it's not that they
Like
smell
Adam-
bad. I
Adam
just
and
don't
just
enjoy
perfect
smelling
diets.
it.
There's a Burger King down the road. Mine smell pretty bad sometimes.
They can smell bad. They
But do you
actually, to
still
yourself, can smell bad.
like smelling it when they smell bad?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing I don't get.
Yeah, I like a stronger.
Dude,
I
I'll
like
take a shit. I'll stand up. I'll look in the toilet and be like, "That's pretty good.
Mhm.
That's pretty good."
I do too.
And then
Yeah,
I'll take a
I'll do that.
screenshot and I'll send it to John Garibay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like to inspect my shits as well. I like to see like how
Well, it's just
everything's
good for
located.
Do you guys have
Yeah.
a close friend where you're comfortable enough to send them a picture of your shit, like a Snapchat?
I have close
Yes.
friends, but none of them would want to see it.
Okay.
Nick's pretty into shit pics.
He's into shit pics.
Yeah.
Just with a long caption like pre-cigarette,
Dude,
after cigarette.
first Zen and coffee of the day, baby. Dude, his friend sent him a picture of he was on the toilet and he stuck his phone down there and literally recorded the shit coming out of his asshole and sent it to Nick.
If I could
And he
do
showed
that,
me.
I would.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
That would suck.
And apparently Nick has also seen, he said on the last podcast that he's seen multiple videos of people shitting underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Send your shit pics to Nick, man.
Yeah. I maybe going forward I will because right now
let's put Nick's personal email here at the bottom.
And
Submit your shit pics to
submit your
Nick.
shit pics. Nick's will he'll test them and he'll
give him a rating. Honest rating.
he'll rate them and then we'll have you on the show as a prize.
There is this YouTuber, this blind guy. They made fun of him before on Your Mom's House.
Okay.
Yep. But he's a blind guy, and he'll request from like his listeners for them to submit videos of them shitting, because he's blind, but he gets off to the sound of people shitting and farting. He's like, "Can you please submit a video of you taking a shit?"
So it wouldn't have to be a video. It would just have to be a recording of it, right?
Could just be audio.
Yeah, it's just audio.
So you could probably stage a really good one for him.
But he's very specific with his requests. He's like, "Can you eat a little bit of Chipotle? Get yourself a big burrito bowl. And then
this guy has
let her rip."
This guy has a following,
He has a small following, yeah.
and you're part of it. You send him pics.
These are like the dark
Videos.
depths of like YouTube.
How many videos have you sent him, Adam?
I haven't sent him any videos. I'm just telling you about them. Just in case you want to send him any videos. You know? I haven't sent him any videos. I triple down. I haven't sent him any videos.
On your guys'
Just get a good zoom in on your face.
on your guys' YouTube
Zooms in
algorithms.
right on your mouth.
I haven't sent him any videos.
Oh god.
I missed you guys.
Oh, dude.
Missed you too, man.
I miss you.
Oh fuck! This is a good episode.
Oh, we're outside.
Oh, it's beautiful out. It's like
It's gorgeous out here.
it's 54 degrees, but like it's
we're in the
it's
sun.
enough.
We're in the sun. It feels warmer than that.
I'm sweaty. It's beautiful.
You're sweaty.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Well, you always sweat.
I do always sweat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sweating.
It could be because you guys are in the sun, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels great.
Not getting that vitamin D.
My YouTube algorithm has been giving me a bunch of videos with like 19 views. Like my whole YouTube feed is just like, this video has 400 views. This video has 18 views. And I've started watching them.
It's like the underbelly of YouTube. It's kind of crazy.
19 views is crazy. And so
But that's kind of like where we're at. Like we don't have that many. We have like 35 views.
50 to 60.
Yeah, it's not that
So,
crazy.
I mean, that's like triple. So I've been watching this guy recently who's like very obviously schizophrenic.
Yep.
And he says that he's been beefing with Joe Rogan. And so he'll like, when Joe Rogan releases a podcast, he'll say like, Joe Rogan stole my joke and I need him to admit it. And he'll be like in the woods shirtless, yelling at his phone. And I'm one of 19 people who sit down and watch it. And I'm kind of invested in this guy. Also, he says like he's an up and coming comedian who's like nobody has seen like how good he is yet.
Joe sees like a potential Unabomber in the woods with the shirtless going, "Joe Rogan stole my jokes."
That's what he says.
And then Joe just looks at that and he goes, "Subscribe."
Is he funny?
No, he's very unhinged. He's
Okay.
super, super unhinged. Like
And I'm
his
sure
last-
he's serious.
Bro, his last video that he just released 2 days ago, it's him alone in the woods wearing only his underwear, and he has his phone on the ground and he's standing over it.
This is
and he's
fucking
like,
Trevor
he's
from
like, "Last
GTA
night,
5.
I was sleeping outside and a raccoon came, and it stole all my clothes. So now I don't have any clothes." And he's standing there just in underwear. He probably weighs 110 pounds, and he's screaming at his phone.
It's the meth.
On the ground. Bro, it is wild.
What?
It's wild.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, clearly has schizophrenia.
It's gonna escalate too. You're gonna see another video where he's gonna have like a blueprint of Joe Rogan's house. He's like, "This is where his house is. I know where his Texas compound is in Austin. I will find you, Joe Rogan."
Yeah. Dude, I watch him with
But
high
but this
interest.
time he's not wearing underwear in the woods. He's completely naked this time.
Yeah, dude. Well, every time he's been like wearing less and less clothing. Like he used to wear like a lot of clothes. Now he's wearing very few. Now and then it's just underwear now.
He's gonna get down to one sock.
He uploads a lot too. I mean, I bet he's
Yeah.
uploaded like
How
3 videos
frequently?
today.
Really?
Yes.
So multiple every day?
Yes. Yeah,
And
multiple.
are they
videos.
like 5-minute rants, 10-minute rants, 30 minutes?
Some are like 9 seconds long.
Please
and
show
it's
us
just-
after this.
Yeah, some are like 9 seconds long, and it's him like trying to climb a tree in the woods. Some are like 35 minutes about how Joe Rogan stole his jokes in the
Does
last
he get-
podcast.
Does he get comments? I don't think so.
Yes, one of them. So his long one has like 4 comments, and it's one of the comments was like lock him up. Another one was like this guy's clearly unhinged, which I mean, clearly he is.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Maybe they're talking about Joe Rogan is unhinged for stealing his
For
jokes.
stealing his jokes.
Yeah.
That might be it actually.
Right.
Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, man. There's so many videos. Like we're all kind of corralled into watching these videos that have 1.8 million views, 530,000 views. But the gist of the videos on YouTube have 9 views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
83
That's what
views.
YouTube was meant to be. Meant to be
But,
for.
yeah. Like little communities.
Yep.
It's not that at all. You guys are familiar with the dead internet theory. Have
Oh,
we
yeah.
talked about that?
No.
We have in on a personal level. I don't know if we've talked about
What's
it on
the
the
dead
podcast.
internet theory?
You haven't heard of it?
No.
It's interesting.
It's a theory that every interaction on the internet that you see, comments, uploads, posts, articles, reaction to things, is all bots. It's just bots talking to other bots.
There's some realism to that. Yeah, there are bots from foreign agencies that are programmed to troll.
I see Chat GPT on Reddit everywhere. in the
Really?
comments. Yeah. I can know how to spot it now.
How?
Dude, when you see after a post has been made
You want
and
some-
the
you
and the
want
top
some
comment
stories?
is like this 5-paragraph bullet point, like lists it out. This is the first part of this argument, and then you list all these points, and then it's just like no one's sitting down and writing this on the toilet, responding to some random comment. You know what I mean?
Even before ChatGPT, though, people would write out pretty long responses. The thing is, though, like
I
a
just
lot of them have.
feel like I see ChatGPT all over. You can just tell the way it's overly verbose
yeah,
in time
Yeah,
sometimes, and
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I think that most of the communication on Instagram, YouTube, Reddit, I think it truly is all bots. A lot of the posts are just bots, reposts of bots. But I think it's also hard too because like AI images.
Yeah.
I'm at a point now where almost every image that I see online, I'm like, oh, it's probably AI. When it probably isn't AI. But now I have like red flags going up about everything that I see online.
I keep seeing a lot of like AI videos, like a lot of deep fakes. A lot of them too are like I don't know what it is. Like I have an irrational fear of the ocean. I don't fuck with the ocean. I don't swim in the ocean.
What is that? Thalassophobia?
thalassophobia.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Really?
That's what you have.
Cool. Cool. Glad there's something to classify.
So you're
it.
afraid of the open
What is
ocean.
it? Is it about the creatures
Dude,
in
don't
the
even.
ocean? or is
I
it
mean,
the
I'll
water
I'll
itself?
dip my feet on like the shoreline, but that's like the furthest I'll go. I won't go in the water, dude. I don't fuck with it. It scares me.
Are you afraid like something will bite you?
Shark attack, yeah.
Yeah, and isn't it crazy like that actually happens? People actually get
Yeah.
attacked by sharks.
And most attacks happen on the fucking shoreline.
It's funny.
So,
I
like,
watched Jaws
there-
yesterday.
sometimes I won't. Did you?
Yeah, for the first time.
It's the 50th anniversary of Jaws. Did you know that?
today.
Recently.
Like,
Maybe
it,
I-
it came out recently.
Maybe
so,
I
yes.
saw that and then subliminally was like,
I saw that
would-
on my
like,
Instagram.
I should
it's the
watch
it's like
Jaws.
the 50th.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
been that many. It's been that long.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
movie.
Will you sauce me a beer?
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Yeah, dude. So
I'm gonna keep this out of the sun.
when I
too.
was in
It's getting
California,
hot.
I saw a shark. I was at Stinson Beach, and the alarms went off, and I didn't know what it was. It was the first time that I heard it, and it was because somebody spotted a shark in the water. I came back onto shore, and when I looked back in the water, I saw a fin.
Wow.
So I've seen the fin of a shark in California.
That's sick. I saw some
God.
whales off the Oregon coast. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's
that
so
was,
sick.
I've always wanted to go like whale watching.
Well, you just did.
What?
You were just last week where you were.
Oh
with
yeah,
them.
that's right.
Whale fucking.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
So you won't swim in the
I didn't
ocean.
send him any videos.
Will you swim in a lake? Will you swim in a lake, or do you not like that?
No, I'll swim in the lake,
Okay,
but
So
not. But even then, not too often. I don't like it. I think lakes are fucking nasty.
What about a river?
River, I'm more prone to. Rivers seem fun. I've always actually wanted to go whitewater rafting.
This
Ooh.
summer.
That's like a
Uh,
dream of mine,
Bro, you
actually.
should come kayaking with Ryan
Yep.
and
Kayaking.
I. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
we
go.
do some whitewater kayaking.
We do.
Ella's got some kayaks at the cabin. We should go to the cabin sometime.
I've been
always wanted
wanting
to take you guys there.
for months.
Go to Chain Lake and fucking.
There's a
row
sauna
around.
there too.
Huh?
There's a sauna there too, right?
Her grandpa just built it.
Dude, let's toast ourselves in that sauna. Go kayaking.
Let's do it one of these
Oh,
weekends for sure.
Oh, I'd love to, man. I would love to.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And then we can pod outside again. That'd be fucking great.
So, what would you rather have? Would you rather be?
No. Back to my thing though.
Okay,
What
yeah.
I'm saying is my fear of the ocean. I think, like I said, like our phones listen to us. I swear to God, because I'm
Yeah.
seeing deep fake AI videos of like these. What is it called? Like a megalodon?
Oh, the big shark.
The
Yeah.
giant. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it's a fake video of like a megalodon eating a cargo ship.
Yeah. A
But
huge
it,
one.
but it looks fucking
No.
real.
Yeah.
But like
I wanna see that.
I know this is AI. I know it's fake.
AI has gotten insane over the past couple
It
months.
is crazy.
Most people cannot tell if it's AI or a photograph anymore. Or art. Most people can't tell now.
My father, dude.
Yeah.
My father will message me on Facebook and forward me share with like a TikTok video, and usually it's like. It's so funny. It's like an AI video of like what Moses would have looked like, reciting like a passage from the Quran, and I'm like, Dad, this is an AI video. He's like, yeah, but like this is Moses,
Yeah.
and I'm like, Dad, you know these are AI fake videos. He's like, yeah, but like
Yeah. Well, at least he knows.
He's saying that it captured the essence,
I think so.
and he likes the essence.
Yeah, but then the Quran is very much like you should never it's very much against our religion to try to put an image up of a prophet or like what we think God would look like.
Yeah, I suppose
You can't even depict Moses.
No,
guys aren't into
no,
depicting
it's
anybody?
very much they don't want you depicting anybody
Not even yourselves.
just because it's
Photographs are
it's the aspect that we didn't exist back then. So like we shouldn't make up what we think these people look like.
Yeah, it's almost like blasphemy because you're like trying to create something and it's not actually that.
Yeah, like the Last Supper would have never happened with the Quran.
That makes sense. I've never understood why it's so taboo to draw Muhammad, but that makes sense.
Yeah, but then
Super taboo.
but then you have like Da Vinci depicting Jesus as a white man, and throughout the years, people are like, "Yeah, Jesus is white."
Surfer Jesus.
Yes.
Long hair, curly,
Oh.
beautiful, blue-eyed Jesus. There's a lot of different Jesuses.
Jesus from San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego Jesus. San Diego Jesus is top 5 for me.
Yeah,
Top 5 iterations of Jesus. That's my top. Because the thing is, like, you know, he was probably like a 5'5", pretty dark
Palestinian
dude.
guy.
Yeah, Palestinian dude. Well, yeah, he was like right by
Probably
Palestine.
from that area.
But I mean, like Israeli, right? But then, like,
He was Jewish.
yeah, he was Jewish, so like Judea, I guess. Judea's not really kicking anymore.
Yeah, because then they call Jesus King of the Jews.
King of the Jews.
King of the Jews.
Here's Jesus, King of the Jews.
Here lies the man.
If you called just some peer in your school King of the Jews, that's a fucking insult.
Yeah, that does kind of suck.
Dude, so you guys know my best man, Aaron?
Yeah.
You know how he's like a curly-headed fuck? So we think he might be Jewish or have like Israeli origins just because he has like that curly Jew fro.
Tight curls.
He does, dude.
Tight
And
curls.
his dad was adopted, so like
Oh.
they've never done like a 23andMe.
He's kind of darker too. Like when he gets tan, he
Yeah.
gets dark.
Oh, sure. I see it.
So we think he might be Jewish.
Yeah, he might be. He might be.
I kind of want to get him like a DNA test for his birthday.
A lot of people
and just
say
be like,
they're
"What
Jewish.
are you?"
I meet a lot of people like at CU Denver. I met a lot of people who are just like, "Oh yeah, I'm Jewish," and it would just be like a blonde girl who's like, "Yeah, I'm Jewish." I'm like, "Really? Really? It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like you're Jewish."
It's because there's lots of European Jews.
Ashkenazi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. With Tay-Sachs.
Where like if they existed in World War II era, they would have been safe.
Oh yeah, like German Jews.
Yep.
Really?
I wonder if those
They
are
would have just
Ashkenazi.
blended in with everybody else.
Yeah, you know,
They-
that's a really good point. That's a
They
really,
would have
really good
spared
point.
them, or they just wouldn't
They would have
found out-
spared them just because
found
they
out they're
wouldn't have
Jews?
known. They wouldn't have questioned
They
them.
wouldn't have known. Okay.
Well, if they went to any kind of like
Institution.
the tabernacle, there probably would have been like a record of
They
them
would have been
going.
wearing a star like everybody else did.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, this fear of the ocean, I actually find that kind of interesting. So would you rather be on a raft in the ocean or on a crashing plane?
Ugh, fuck. I mean, you're just describing the movie Castaway because wasn't Tom Hanks in a plane that malfunctioned? They dove into the ocean and then he was on a raft in the ocean suddenly.
Yeah.
So you just had to experience all those fears at once.
Yeah.
I'd rather be on the raft in the ocean.
I wouldn't. I would. That's my worst fear.
You'd rather have certain death. I guess. I
It
guess
almost has to be something that you'd live through.
I
It'd almost
forget.
have to be, like,
I
stuck
forget
in
the movie,
desert.
but it's called Deep Blue. But I watched that movie very young. My dad had it on the television. I watched it, but it's about like they're scuba diving. They're on like a recreational activity, like on vacation. These boaters take them out and they give them the equipment. They go diving. They come back up. It's like a husband and wife, and the fucking boat took off on them, and they're in the middle of the fucking
In
ocean,
scuba gear.
just in nothing but scuba gear.
Oh,
And that's the whole movie. They're trying to survive.
just float.
And eventually they realize, oh shit, we're like in a pit of sharks. These sharks start surrounding them and start eating their friends like one by one. I'm like, oh man. So I think that's like what integrated me into like this irrational fear of the ocean.
It's not irrational.
No, it's not irrational.
But then again, I'll go on vacation. I'll take a cruise, but I feel safe on that boat. It's a giant ass boat.
It's like a island.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's land.
it is land.
dude, it was crazy. That boat I was on, the Norwegian Cruise Line, it was a sold out boat. So there was at least 4,000 passengers on it. That's a fucking small town. That's a small
That's a
Minnesota
city, dude.
town.
It's a
Yeah,
city.
for sure. Yeah,
Of just old, wealthy people,
yeah, old drunk people.
jerks,
But I went to a
and then you.
True.
Not so wealthy, are you?
What were you gonna say? What'd you do?
I went to a comedy show on the boat though with my cousin, and this comedian was telling a story about one of the Norwegian cruise lines that he was on. One of the kids, he had just gotten fresh out of rehab. He was in AA for like alcoholism. So I mean, like, it's kind of fucked up that like he just it's been 2 weeks since he gotten out of rehab, and his family was like, oh, what better thing to do than to take you on vacation where you have an unlimited drinking package?
It's a horrible idea.
Horrible
It's
idea.
terrible. No, it's terrible.
So he got pissed drunk and decided they were on the 14th floor of the boat. He decided, we got a balcony. I'm fucking jumping, dude. He got pissed drunk, fucking jumped. They have these big ass lifeboats on the side of the boats. They can carry up to 40 people. They're huge. They're big orange fucking things. Looks like the Nickelodeon award, basically. Dude, he had missed it by like a few inches and just fucking ate shit and landed on the lifeboat. Fell like 10 floors. Landed on his back. Somehow like only like broke the lower part of his back. Walked it off back to his room.
Good for him.
That's insane.
That's
for him to walk it off.
insane to me.
Yeah.
So he
they
just had
to
a
tie
fucked
him
up back for the rest
of
of the trip. Yeah.
The rest of the trip, so you didn't jump again.
I don't know. I think maybe they had to like take him off. I don't know what happened after that, but I just know like how much of a dumbass are you? Like you're not looking down when you're jumping, dude. Like come on, find the gaps.
Yeah.
What he wanted to jump into the water.
Yeah, he was trying to jump into the water.
Well, that's suicide too.
Yeah, he was trying to kill himself.
Oh, okay.
What did you think he was doing, Ryan?
I don't know. I that's what I thought he was doing, but then part of me thought he was just crazy and wanted to do a cannonball.
No, yeah.
Yeah. It's suicide and really annoying because they'd have to like stop the ship. They'd have to look for him. So it's really an
Nine times
annoying
out
suicide.
of 10, they were saying this on the boat too, because they go over like safety instructions before you go into your room. So they'll have like announcements and stuff, and they'll go over how to put on a life jacket and just the precautions, or like what would happen if someone fell overboard.
And everybody's just probably hammered while they're
9
talking
times
about
out of
this.
10, they won't notice you right away.
Oh yeah.
Especially if it happens at night. If you jump and you hit that gap that's between the lifeboats and you fall right into it's a dark abyss. No one's gonna notice you. There's dance parties. There's a casino. There's people fucking stuffing their faces.
Yeah, and then you just hear, "Oh my god!" Oh, was that? It's like, what was that? I don't know. No, forget about it.
You'd probably get sucked under the boat too, because like the big mass of the boat going by you at speed, I think it would create some kind of vortex that would bring you under the boat.
So my uncle was saying this. He said yes. So it pulls you directly under the boat, and you're kind of pushed underwater. So 9 times out of 10, you fucking just drown.
Yeah, dude, that reminds me of a severe punishment they had on ships back in the day. If somebody committed a mutiny, what they would do to the leader of the mutiny is take them to the front of the ship, throw them overboard the
I know where
front of
this
the
is
ship,
going. Yep.
and they would, if they rolled through the entire bottom hull of the ship with all like the lichens, all the sharp mollusks that are
Oh,
connected to
yeah.
it, if you survived, they would bring you back and put you in the brig. But like nobody ever survived. So they'd throw you over, and then you'd have to go under the ship.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, dude, that would be nuts.
That would be nuts. So I've heard something similar. I've heard they tie you up. So they have one guy with one. They have a few guys holding rope on one end. A few guys holding rope on one end. Your arms are tied, and they drag you under the boat.
Oh,
I've heard that before
they're
too.
gonna die. I mean, they're gonna die.
No, absolutely,
All
but
those,
it's a form of corporal punishment for any sort of betrayal that you know do to the
it's
crew.
like muscles that connect to the bottom.
There's
of it. Like,
barnacles
really
and shit.
Barnacles,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
And these were old wood pirate ships. So like you're just getting fucking at the bottom of the ship.
You're good. You're good.
They're just
You're
using
good.
your meat bag, your fucking body to clean off the particles under the ship.
Oh. Dude, being on a pirate ship would be so dirty. Everybody has scurvy.
Oh, there's like dead guys
dude.
everywhere.
yeah, all the
Bones.
disease.
Everyone has syphilis. Everybody.
Yeah. I mean, those really are like scary things because those are hard dudes
Yeah,
who
dude.
are on there. Like now we have motorcycle gang stuff like that. Back then we even had harder, and that was pirates.
Those kind of were the motorcycle gangs back then. I mean,
Yeah, you're out just like.
But they
sailing
lived
around
it,
with
you
your
know.
they were
buddies.
super rapey too.
Like motorcycle gangs, those guys are probably just accountants.
I'm gonna
in
take a
their
piss
real
real
life.
quick.
I think some true angels are running guns, and that's like and that's like their
Yeah.
financial income
Sure.
is doing stuff like
The
that.
true Hell's Angels. But there's wannabe badasses everywhere.
Oh, dude, that's why people in Hell's Angels, Sons of Silence, all these motorcycle gangs, they call themselves the 1% because only 1% of motorcycle riders are in gangs, but they call them clubs to get away from a RICO.
Ah.
Yeah, so
I see.
so like it's the Hell's Angels club. It's not the Hell's Angels gang. You know, they're called motorcycle clubs.
Aren't the Hell's Angels originated in Canada?
I think they're originated in Southern California after World War II.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that they're.
Are there multiple iterations of
of the Hell's Angels?
Hell's Angels?
They're all around the world.
Oh, wow.
So like New Zealand has a big group of them. Australia has a big group of them. But yeah, they're all over the world.
Hunter S. Thompson, I think he wrote like a book or had like a journal where he was documenting like he hung out with the Hell's Angels for a while.
Yeah, called Hell's Angels.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that's a crazy book, man. He was hanging out with some angels one time, and they got in his they were all in his house, and they started to get really rowdy, drinking acetone like that. And they took Hunter S. Thompson's bed, lit it on fire, and pushed it out one of his big windows. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? Get out of my house. He went on a late night talk show and talked to one of the guys that did it. And the guy was like, dude, you're a piece of shit. You didn't even bring beer to that. And he's like, you pushed my bed out of my window. We can watch it. We can watch the late night talk show that has Hunter S. Thompson and one of the
It's
Hell's
like that's like a
Angels.
bad friend. It's like you didn't bring
It's a shitty
any
friend.
beer.
That's a shitty friend. Dude, Thompson was the original gonzo hedonistic freaking god. Hunter S. Thompson stands alone on a really high mountaintop. Johnny Depp paid for his funeral, and they shot his ashes out of a cannon.
That's sick.
Out of a freaking cannon.
What a
dude.
way to go.
So Johnny Depp paid for his funeral. Did he not have a lot of money when he passed away?
Nope. No.
Damn.
And
That's kind
supposedly
of
killed
what happens
himself.
with artists. Like they die and they kind of become idolized and more famous after they're dead.
Yeah.
the good ones do, yeah.
And their estate
Yeah.
makes more money than what they made when they were alive.
That's like the artist quandary. Is like you have an artist who's making so much money, but then if they die, it would bring the estate so much more money.
Right.
So that's like the Tupac thing. That's all that.
Right.
Dude, we were ripping some Michael Jackson on the way over.
Oh, yeah.
We were
Banger.
killing some
Michael Jackson, Queen.
Which track of Michael Jackson?
Billie Jean, baby.
Billie Jean?
Billie Jean, baby.
When you guys go back on the drive back, play "Working Day and Night" by Michael Jackson. That's
Okay.
a great fucking song.
Okay, yeah.
Will do.
Dude, MJ really does kill it. Queen is sublime.
I love Queen, dude.
They are so good.
I just recently listened to the song "Somebody to Love." That's
Oh.
a great fucking song.
Yeah,
we
so
were
did
yelling.
we. Yeah.
We had all the windows up, just yelling in my car. The song.
Anybody find
It's a great solo, too. I was telling Joe that I performed that solo at a Pep Fest.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we were doing an advertisement for the upcoming Battle of the Bands, and a girl came out and sang. She's a phenomenal singer. She sang the song, and then I'd come out. I had a wireless pack on and everything.
And
so
you were
I was
just
able
ripping
to
that
walk
shit, dude.
around the entire gym floor
Looking
with
sexy as fuck.
just ripped out that solo and then walked out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you nail it?
yeah, I nailed it. I did pretty
He's
good.
like, she sucked my dick backstage.
That's such a dream.
No big deal.
That's such like a fantasy to go out, rip the guitar in front of your entire high school.
Yeah, I did it 3
That's-
times.
Oh, that's so sick.
4 times if you include Coronation. That wasn't the whole high school though.
What'd you play for Coronation?
We played
Highway to
Our Time Now by Plain White Tees.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love
Yeah.
that song.
I don't know.
Great,
that one.
great coronation song.
Yeah. What time are we at?
Oh.
We are. Let me check my phone actually.
No, I
because
kind of
that's
know.
gonna be a better
What
range.
measure are we?
Because
at?
I don't know the measures.
It's right in front
This
of you. man.
is it's 2,101.
I think that's an hour.
I think that's an hour too.
Yeah, I think we're at an hour. I'm good to call it. I like a high energy 1 hour.
high hour.
Dude, let's call it.
Yep.
All right. That's it for tonight. That's
Outdoor podcast. Adam, I like your ass crack.
Season 3, episode 94. Goodbye.
For clothes that Tristan lost. At Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener.